So try to drive that heel down to the floor. Go ahead, switch there. You guys can join me. One position next here. We're gonna have a hip flexor stretch, stretching that back leg while we're here. Drive those hips forward, trying to keep that pelvis near neutral, torso upright. From here, if we want a little bit of an extra stretch on the iliopsoas muscle, we can take this arm up, reach it over. If you want to try a different method, go ahead, grab this hand here, twist into that. Go ahead, switch there. Once again, leaning into that stretch, pelvis trying to stay neutral, torso upright. If you want to incorporate either that lean or that rotation. We can switch back. Here we're going to go through more of an active stretch phase. So we're going to start with this lunge position. Once again, getting into that forward lean. And from there, we're going to allow that body to go a little bit more forward. Torso can go down. Put our hands on the ground here and then drive those hips down towards the ground. We have a Spider-Man stretch right here. From there, you can slide it back up, lean back a little bit, extend that front leg. We're going to go into a hamstring stretch. I'm going to repeat that a few times here. So go back into that lunge. Lean in slightly, that normal lunge stretch here on that hip flexor. Deep breaths for a few count there. Then begin to lean in. Pelvis drops down to the floor. Spider-Man stretch. Slowly bring it back up. Drop it back on that glute. Front leg extends, hamstring stretch. Slowly come up from that. Go ahead, switch legs here. Once again, starting that lunge position, hips drive forward, torso staying up this time. From there, leaning forward, hips drop down to the ground, torso comes down with it. There we can slide back, glutes come down, front leg extends, hamstring stretch. You're going to turn to that first position here in a lunge, torso upright, leaning forward slightly. Go ahead, drop it down, hips come down to the floor, hands down on the ground, Spider-Man stretch. Bring it back, hips drop back, front leg extends, hamstring stretch. All right, from there we're going to take it down to the ground, apart, reaching down towards the middle. We're going to slow it back down here, so once again, hands can just fall forward on this one. No need to reach out. Take the time again, really focus on those breathings. After a few deep breaths, if you want to go ahead and march your hands out a little bit further, go for it. Then we're going to reach it over to the side here. Go ahead, slide it up, reach it on the other side. Once again, hands relaxed down, no need to grab onto the toes. Go ahead, slide it up there. Feet come together here. Butterfly stretch. If you need a little bit of an extra stretch, go ahead, bring those elbows down on those knees. Otherwise, those knees are coming to the ground. From there, we're going to relax. You're going to pick any position that you like to be in. It could be sitting, in the chair, on the ground here with me. We're going to do that 4-part neck series here next, starting with the head, dropping down, chin to chest. Bring it back up. Chin goes back, head tilts back, stretching the front muscles in the front of the neck. Small but tight, so be gentle, but we do want to stretch them. Go ahead, bring that back forward, pick a side, ear down to shoulder, keeping that arm, that shoulder relaxed and down. Slowly bring it up, other side here.